In today's wrap-up, Armenian Defense Minister Vardan Petrosyan stated in an interview with Russian news agency RIA Novosti that there are active discussions going on between Moscow and Yerevan regarding the deployment of a unit of the 102nd Russian military base in Gyumri to the east of Armenia near Nagorno-Karabakh. Petrosyan also stated that Armenia is interested in expanding the Russian military base in Gyumri. This has always been on the agenda. The expansion of the capabilities of the base will increase the potential of both the Armenian and Russian armed forces, he stated. The defense minister concluded by stating that Armenia will never abandon its mission of being the guarantor of the security of the people of Nagorno-Karabakh, and that Yerevan hopes that joint efforts with Russia will eventually ensure long-term peace in Karabakh. Artsakh State Service for Emergencies has reported that search and rescue operations being carried out in Karabakh have been indefinitely suspended. Search and rescue operations attempting to locate corpses and missing persons have been halted since February 15th. The Azerbaijani side suspended operations outside the control of Artsakh authorities. No explanation has been provided for this decision, which is the first time search ops have been halted for this long. Thus far, 1,485 bodies of servicemen and civilians have been retrieved. The Aurora Humanitarian Initiative has outlined its new Artsakh aid program, which will focus on Nagorno-Karabakh's long-term social needs. Aurora has also doubled the amount of funding that will be directed to its Artsakh Relief Fund. In a written statement, Aurora pledged to assist projects that will support the business community in Karabakh, as well as restore infrastructure, aid vulnerable families, and boost the local economy. Aurora has already allocated around $580,000 to support 57 projects related to Artsakh. And British journalist and documentary filmmaker Jake Hanrahan spoke to CivilNet about his experience covering the aftermath of the 2020 Karabakh War. Jake also gives his take on the level of journalistic freedom he had and his experience in Turkey after being accused of terrorism when covering the Kurdish uprising. In Yerevan, people celebrated the birthday anniversary of writer and public figure Zabel Yesayan on February 4th. A group of artisans decided to make a portrait of him using mosaics. The mural was put up on Yerevan's Yesayan Street and was initiated by one Siranush Aghajanyan. CivilNet's team went to see this artistic venture and how the mosaic mural of this Armenian legend is going. And finally, CivilNet's team went to the village of Agarak on the border in the southern region of Syunik, where they went to a military post manned by women soldiers. They spoke to one Susanna Arisakesyan, who had been involved in active hostilities since mid-October. Our team spoke to Susanna and the other women to understand their perspective, what it's like to guard the borders as women, and how they see the situation currently.